What up, what up, what up? Unbreakable Kickso Army. We went live earlier today for the Air Jordan 1 Bubblegums, the Yeezy MX Rock. But in the middle of going live, we had a heated debate of who is better between Spider-Man and Batman. I ain't gonna spoil it for those who didn't see it, but I had to call a couple friends to see if they could back me up. But for this video that y'all about to see, this is the live that I posted 2 days ago on the Marvel Talk channel. I got the link to the channel in the description section below. But that's the channel where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, all the other stuff that's not sneaker related. So make sure y'all subscribe to that channel because a lot of people is actually, involved in the conversation that we had earlier. And I want to bring a lot of members of the Army over to my other channel. We are close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get that 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year is over with. Army, I love you guys. Enjoy the live. And we will be going live for Hawkeye season finale either tonight or tomorrow. Y'all let me know when y'all want to go live. I'll catch y'all later. What I'm going to do for the people who know me from like my sneaker channel, right? But it feels weird. I want to ask you to buy some shoes. So for those who are over here from the sneaker channel, I think I'm still going to post this over there as well, just for people to get familiar and just so we can continue to just, migrate viewers over here as well. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in with your boy. We're going to get the show on the road in a second. We're going to get everything going in a second, y'all. I'm just trying to get everything smooth going over here. And then we can get it going. Who we got up in here, though? At least from the channel. Who we got over here, man? Who we got over here from Unbreakable Kicks? All right, I just put the link out. Spidey Man, yes, we gonna Scooby. Big facts, yo. I'm ready to talk about it, bro. I'm ready to talk about it. Nah, man, nah. I ain't watching the Bears, bro. I ain't watching the Bears. What up, Break? Just saw it today. For those who just saw it today, how y'all feel about it? For those who saw it today, how y'all feel about it? How did y'all feel about Spider-Man 1 going up? Are they? See, look, we ain't even supposed to be talking about shoes over here, bro. But I haven't checked the value of the Spider-Man ones, man. Let me see. Jordan 1 Spider-Man Origins. Dang, yeah, Loki, them joints is slowly starting to go up, bro. It is slowly starting to go up, man. So, Army, I don't even know if I can call y'all Army over here. This is kind of different. This is kind of different, man. So, y'all smash a thumbs up. My man say best Spider-Man movie ever. 100%. I 100% agree that this was hands down the best Spider-Man movie that has ever came out. Finally, I can talk to people about the movie. Yes, you know what? It's a lot of people that I know that's on Facebook that want to talk about it too. So I'm going to go ahead and put the live there too. Live on my second YouTube channel discussing Spider-Man. Click link below to join the live. And then we can get the show on the road. All right. So, honestly, where would y'all rank this? Where would y'all rank this as far as Spider-Man? We still the Army no matter which channel. That's a fact, bro. Main debate said Amazing Spider-Man movie was made out. Amazing Spider-Man was made out to be lame. Facts, bro. Like, I feel like the Andrew Garfield character, I feel like he had like a lot of like comedic jokes, and like a lot of his comedic jokes was basically based off like nobody has given him like the respect that he deserved. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's giving him the same respect that he deserved. It's hands down the best one. This movie right here was hands down the best one. What else we got up in here? So what I want to do again, y'all, I'm new to this over here as far as doing this type of stuff. So what I want to kind of do is y'all just, I don't want to even say like ask questions, but y'all just get y'all input and then we just go from there. Willem Dafoe the GOAT. Yes. Bro, as far as villains go, now I'm gonna just tell y'all this now. Like, my Marvel knowledge is not from like the comic books. Like, I didn't read the comics. I didn't, watch all of the cartoons growing up. But like, I'm more of a fan of just like the MCU, the Marvel universe. So as far as like you know, the origin of the goblin and the origin of the hobgoblin and all that stuff. Like, I ain't too like big on that, but what I do plan on is having, like, as this channel continue to grow, like having like people who have like knowledge of the comic books and things of that nature come on the channel, and they can kind of like break down some things or just like expand our minds as far as how everything goes. Is Tom Holland the best to play Spider-Man? No. I give Tom Holland number 2. Still, to me, the best Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire is still the best Spider-Man, and I love how, you know, he still kept, you know, his web shooting out his hand instead of like actually having a device, and how, you know, Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield, they character just like freaked out when they seen it, because they just like, bro, how are you able to do it? So I just feel like as far as the 3 Spider-Mans, it's still Tobey Maguire number 1. Tobey is still the GOAT. Tobey Maguire is number 1. Tom Holland, and then Andrew Garfield. But honestly, as I was watching The Amazing Spider-Man in like 2012 and 2014, I thought his Spider-Man was decent. You know, like it took me a couple movies. It took me a couple movies to really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and the only reason I feel like it took me some time to like really get adjusted to Tom Holland as Spider-Man is because, granted, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield played characters that were in high school. They just seem like, you know, they just seem like adults. They just seem like adults, you know what I'm saying? So seeing Tom Holland Spider-Man not necessarily being equipped to do things on his own, I'm thinking like, man, Tobey Maguire had to fight Green Goblin. Like, before No Way Home, the best Spider-Man movie was hands down Spider-Man 2. That was the best Spider-Man movie before No Way Home. Tobey Maguire was great Peter. Andrew was a great Spider-Man. Tom took the best of both of them and made it his own. I like that. Black Spider-Man reference was he. Yes, it was. Like, for Jamie Foxx to be like, man, like, I wonder if it's a Black Spider-Man. So we know about Miles Morales. I'm waiting for Miles Morales to get in there. Like, if they are going to separate Tom Holland from the MCU and put him over there with Sony, I want to say I'm cool with that as long as they still have Marvel Studios connected to those movies. Like, don't just throw it to Sony and be like, huh, Sony, y'all take over from here. Don't leave Sony to do that, because we know, like, the first 2 Spider-Mans with Tobey Maguire were good. But it's just like, I feel like Sony cannot deliver. Sony cannot deliver good Marvel movies. Fox, they could not deliver good Marvel movies. So I feel like everything should kind of revolve around the MCU. I don't see why there's Tobey, another Spider-Man. He too old and was broke and would have broke back. Nah, bro, it's just funny because, again, like, Tobey Maguire was like 30 years old playing a high school student in 2002. So it's just crazy. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies was trash. I got some cutting to the first one, fell asleep on the second one. Y'all bogus. When they asked if his wrist was the only place the web came from, facts, bro. You know they be throwing them rated R jokes up in there as well. I agree. Tobey was the best Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm down with Tobey. That part was, I still think Tobey was the best. Yeah, Tobey hands down is the best. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like, actually seeing the end of the movie and seeing Tom Holland get the actual, like, red and blue Spider-Man outfit, to me, that just, like, it was kind of like riding off in the sunset and not really knowing what to expect next. Like, I know they still got more things. I want to say they say he signed on for 3 more movies. So it's going to be interesting to see, like, what villains they're going to actually use. Like, I don't know if y'all watch, like, New Rock Stars on YouTube, or I don't know if y'all watch, like, Beyond the Trailer, but, you know, they be having a lot of good info. Like, some people speculating it's going to be like Kraven. Kraven is going to be one of his next villains. Venom. Now, I don't even want to talk about, look, X-Men 2 and Spider-Man 2 are the best ones as far as, like, Fox and Sony. So I will say that X-Men 2 was good. But, like, X-Men Last Stand, all the other X-Men, movies that came after, they wasn't the best. Was it the best? Was a great passing of the torch moment when he got the traditional suit. I agree. I love it. I love it. It's just like I feel like Spider-Man in his own movies was playing Robin. You know, like either Doctor Strange or Iron Man was playing Batman, and Tom Holland was actually playing like the Robin of the group in his own movies. Logan was phenomenal as well. Logan was phenomenal as well. I had to adjust to them changing up the whole origin of. I hate Venom, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the Venom movie. I am not a fan of the Venom movie. It's just like they got it like I said, it's like a Beavis and Butthead relationship. It's like a Beavis and Butthead relationship with Eddie Brock and Venom. Now I'm waiting for Tom Holland to get the Black Spider-Man suit so that Eddie Brock and Venom can actually get the spider on his chest. Like once they get that spider on Venom's chest, I feel like then he's really gonna be it. I don't even really want to talk about Hawkeye, man. I cannot get into Hawkeye. Hawkeye is very, very slow. Hawkeye is very, very slow. Very, very slow. Like episode 5, I literally tried to watch it like 5 or 6 times. Then I finally got through it. I'm just like, bruh, out of all of the Marvel movies on Disney Plus or Marvel shows, to me, Hawkeye and What If is like the worst ones. But I still got to put Hawkeye as the least, yo. I cannot get through Hawkeye. I see a couple people here saying that they ain't rocking with Venom either. Morbius. I'm interested to see about Morbius, yo. Morbius does look to be good. Again, it's so dope because now if y'all seen the Morbius trailer, they got that poster of Spider-Man and saying murder underneath it. You know, now that he's changing over to the traditional black and blue suit, I feel like Morbius is honestly going to think that Tom Holland is that Spider-Man because the image actually looked like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man by the outfit. Yeah, Hawkeye's trash, y'all. I don't see how y'all rocking with Hawkeye. Venom 2 was trash. Like, first off, Carnage beat the brakes off of him, and he should have won. Because for those who don't know, the offspring is always stronger than the previous symbiote. So Carnage should have just took Venom out. Now I don't want to say easily, but he definitely should have won that. What If is a must-watch break, especially if you. I seen What If. What If was like I'm not big on like the cartoon stuff. I like more of the live action, Marvel fans. What If, like the best episodes of What If was the Doctor Strange episode was good. I want to say that one and the Ultron episode. Those were the 2 best episodes of What If. All the other ones, like, I don't know. I really didn't need it. I've got to go back and watch Daredevil. I do too. I got to watch the Daredevil Netflix series. I got to get into that. Who gonna play Miles Morales later on? I don't know. I don't know who gonna play Miles Morales later on, but I can't wait for him to get into the MCU because a lot of people are saying like they got the new Avengers coming up or like the younger Avengers. Loki ties into this as well. Loki was fire, bro. Loki was good. I say WandaVision was 1, Loki was 2. Then, unfortunately, I'm gonna say Captain America and Winter Soldier is 3. What If, and then Hawkeye. Still right now, Hawkeye is my least favorite. I'm ready for that next Doctor Strange. And it's been a long time since Doctor Strange 1 came out. My man Carl Mordo, that man got the Lil Wayne dreads now and everything. Daredevil is crazy. I got to get into it because I know they had Kingpin in the last episode of Hawkeye. And I know Kingpin was in the Daredevil series too. But is the Daredevil series even, worth watching? Y'all got to let me know if I need to catch up and actually go back and watch that. What else we got? What if is leading into the next Doctor Strange? Facts. Hawkeye is straight because of the characters it's introducing. Bro, I'm bored with Hawkeye. I'm very, very bored with Hawkeye. Very, very bored. But okay, so let's talk about the villains that we seen in Spider-Man. We got Dr. Ock. He was in there. They had Sandman was trash. They had Lizard that was trash. It was like the main 3 villains was Electro, Dr. Ock, and Green Goblin. But I got to talk about how I felt about Jamie Foxx playing Electro this time. I wasn't feeling it. I feel like because Jamie Foxx was in probably the worst or the second worst. I don't know which one was worse, Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3. Now, the only reason why I feel like Spider-Man 3 was bad is because they literally had too many villains. Whenever, like, Jamie Foxx was the worst part of the movie, I feel the same way. I feel like Jamie Foxx was doing way too much to be cool and to be relevant. He was doing way too much to be cool and relevant. I'm just like, bruh, like, we know you want to play in Black Panther. We don't know how that's working out for you. So he like, man, when I played Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2, he like, it was trash. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm known and that I'm remembered for this next one. So yeah, I wasn't really feeling Jamie Foxx at all. I wasn't feeling Jamie Foxx's character at all for this movie. My boy Shuby said, what I don't get is how did Electro make it through because he didn't know Spider-Man's true identity. Big facts, bro. And they said that. They said that Electro did not know Spider-Man's true identity, but I just feel like they still needed that one more villain. Like, they wasn't going to bring in Paul Giamatti's Rhino because he didn't have enough screen time. They wasn't going to bring in Venom, the one that was in Spider-Man 3. They could have brought in, well, I don't see how they could have brought in James Franco version of the Green Goblin, because I don't know if that would have worked with the father and son being there together. I don't know how that would have worked. Why they make Jamie Foxx look different? Jamie Foxx could have been. And then to me, I feel like they made Jamie Foxx Electro as the strongest one. Green Goblin was strong, but it was like it was Green Goblin then Electro. I'm just like, bro, like I'm straight. Almost brought in the Rhino at the end. Yeah, they did. They almost did. I just wonder how Tom getting MJ back. I don't know, cause to be honest, I was kind of confused with Ned in the movie. Like, Ned was dropping like some crazy like hints, and like me and my wife, we talked about it, and my wife think that MJ and Ned are gonna kind of have like a relationship like Kristen Dunst, Mary Jane, and James Franco, Harry. She think that they're gonna have like a relationship like that. I personally think that Ned is gonna fall for MJ. I think he's gonna catch feelings for her, but then MJ is gonna catch feelings for Spider-Man or Peter Parker, and then that's when Ned is gonna become the Hobgoblin. I don't think Ned is about to become a sorcerer. They said that Ned lost weight for a specific role. I don't know which role it was in this movie, but I honestly think that Ned is gonna become the next Hobgoblin. You think Ned would end up being a villain now that he does? I do. I think Ned is going to become the next Hobgoblin. They had Green Goblin slamming MCU Spider-Man back in. Bro, Green Goblin, look, it's a couple ass whoopings in Marvel that's like noticeable. That Green Goblin beating that he gave Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Spider-Man 1 is legendary. But the beating that Tom Holland gave Green Goblin in this one was just as bad. Like, he beat the brakes off a dude. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was in the theater and I seen Goblin stab Tobey Maguire, bro, I screamed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I screamed. I'm like, bro, ain't no way they about to bring my boy Tobey Maguire in here and they gonna kill him off. No freaking way. And then even the crazy thing about it is like, bruh, for the last 20 years, you've had spidey senses. You have spidey senses, bro. So how in the freak are you behind a killer that's trying to kill you? How you behind a killer that's trying to kill you? You got spidey senses and you ain't detect a blade that was literally half a feet from behind you. That to me, I'm like, look, if y'all killed off Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm walking out. I was about to walk out, bro. Like, literally, when he stabbed him, I was like, F-U-C-K. I literally said that loud in the movie, like, bruh, y'all are not about to kill old Tobey Maguire. And even, like, kind of watching some of, the other people talk about it, I do feel like it's weird. Now, granted, this is Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie. Tobey Maguire still should have been leading the crew. Bro, you got 20 plus years of being Spider-Man. 20 plus years. Andrew Garfield, you got like 10 plus years of being Spider-Man. It's crazy how long ago that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie was. And then Tom Holland got what? Like 7 years of being Spider-Man. So there's no way that Tobey Maguire was not leading that group. There's no way that he should not have been leading that group. Goblin was not playing. He was not playing. So, of course, everybody who went here, we watched the movie. And we noticed that Aunt May got popped off. They popped off Aunt May. And when she got hit with the glider, I thought it was over with. You know what I'm saying? I actually rock with how they did that. I actually really rock with how they did that. Because it's just like, man, bam, she got hit. She jumped back up, that adrenaline going. And then all of a sudden, you know, unfortunately, you know, she fell to her death. But that right there, to me, it woke up the real Spider-Man in Tom Holland. To me, it was just like that was that transition over to, all right, bruh, you know, it's time to get busy. And again, I love the fact that nobody knows who he is. So he has no help. None of the Avengers know him. None of that. So he's literally Spider-Man now. All the other movies, it's Tom where he's Peter 1. He should not have been Peter 1, bro. He should not have been Peter 1. It was Tom Universe, so they probably let him lead. I don't care who universe it is. Tobey Maguire is the GOAT Spider-Man. This man had the Venom suit on, and I'm surprised, like, they didn't mention him having, like, the symbiote suit. I'm surprised that they didn't really dig in deeper. Like, I feel like Tobey Maguire, because I'm such a big Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man fan, I really wanted them to dig in deeper with just, like, what's going on. It say Tobey was dressed like Peter Parker from the animated Into the Spideyverse movie. True, he was. The tone going forward, but to be real quick, Peter grew up quick. Facts. And it was messed up. They shot at him after his aunt died. Bro, they weren't playing, bro. They weren't playing. But then again, they didn't know. But they had to get the great power comes great responsibility. They had to get that out, bro. They were leading in the background. Tobey def to go, 100%. He did when he talked about fighting the aliens. You're right. He did mention that. I wanted him to say symbiote, though. I ain't trying to hear them say aliens. I wanted them to say, like, you know, I had the Venom suit on. Like, he the GOAT when it come to it. He fought the most people. He got straight, like, Tobey Maguire got beat so bad in Spider-Man 3 that he deserves to retire after playing Spider-Man. Like, that at that point in the movie when Venom had him tied down and the Sandman kept hitting him with the fist like that, and then that man was like reaching to the sky, praying to the Lord above. After a whooping like that, bro, you gotta be the GOAT to survive all that. And my man said, we got Amber said, I love the jokes between all three of them. Yeah, the jokes was good, and again in the movie, it was kind of like they was not necessarily Lil Bro and Andrew Garfield, but Andrew Garfield, I feel like he didn't really have a lot of confidence as being Spider-Man. But when Tobey was like, bro, you're amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like you good. Like, you here with us. You are Spider-Man, so be Spider-Man. Just overall, the movie was fantastic, man. I'm actually looking forward to everything that, I don't want to say everything that Marvel has going forward, but at least with Spider-Man, because I'm biased. Spider-Man is my favorite, and then X-Men is next. So I know Disney got the right to the X-Men, so I can't wait for them to introduce X-Men. I can't wait for them to introduce Fantastic Four into the Marvel universe as well. So it's a lot of stuff that's still about to be going on. I wonder why they didn't add Harry. I wonder why they did. Well, Harry died, but all of them died. I was about to say Harry died in Spider-Man 3, but you're right, all of them died. Now, again, sometimes, you know, I watch, like, Beyond the Trailer and Heavy, what was it called? Heavy Rock Stars, New Rock Stars. I watched them on YouTube, and they was basically saying that James Franco and Kristen Dunst, they were supposed to be in the movie, but because of COVID, I guess they turned it. I don't see how you gonna turn this down, but I guess they didn't add him because of like COVID restrictions or whatever the case may be. But it would have been dope to actually have James Franco in there, to have the other dude, the little weird dude who actually looked like a goblin, the one who played Andrew Garfield's Harry Osborn. It would have been dope to actually have all of them up in there. The X-Men 97 animated continuation is going to be good. I got to watch it, bro. Like, again, I didn't grow up watching the cartoons. I didn't grow up watching the comics. Like, movies was you dig. Movies was my thing. So, I'm just excited about it, man, because I felt like what can they do to keep our interest now? Iron Man is gone. We got what's dude name who playing Captain America now? Anthony Mackie. You got Anthony Mackie playing Captain America. My boy Cannabis Kick said, but Civil War is still the best Marvel movie. Look, bro, my wife has watched Civil War so many times. It's almost to the point I refuse to watch it. Like, that's her favorite Marvel movie is Civil War. Civil War was good. But it wasn't Spider-Man 3, though. It wasn't Spider-Man No Way Home. Civil War, again, was good. Because it literally was a merging of all these superheroes in one movie. But, bro, we literally have 20 years. We got 20 years of Spider-Man in one movie, bro. You cannot beat that. Yo, Break, did you peep the book Flash Thompson was reading called Flashpoint? Yeah. I did, bro. And I don't like that Flash Thomas. I feel like none of the Flash Thomases in these movies were, like, accurate. None of them were memorable. None of them was exciting. So for none of them to remember Peter, I hope that, I honestly thought that they was going to move over and bring in, like, Felicia. We've still yet to see the Black Cat. So I'm thinking, like, man, okay, if they take out, MJ, maybe he going to bump into Felicia, and then, bam, we got the Black Cat. I can honestly see, they said Papa Doc, right. I can honestly see Tom Holland falling for another girl and it being Felicia. I feel like Tom Holland Spider-Man would be the best to introduce the Black Cat. I think that'll be the best time to introduce the Black Cat. And then maybe Mary Jane come back in, or MJ, she come back in after he already done built some kind of relationship with Felicia the Black Cat. So I want them to bring in a whole bunch of new characters like the Kingpin. The airport scene is legendary. What airport scene? Wait, was it an airport? Like, was it an airport scene in No Way Home? I really don't remember. Only airport scene I really remember was from Civil War, and that's probably what you're talking about. That's probably what you're talking about. Felicia is dope. Right? They should definitely bring in Felicia. They definitely should bring in Felicia. What Rico say? Marco, I think that was his Spidey senses. Wait, what happened? Let me go back up. How was Spider-Man able to move after Doctor Strange pushed him? It was his Spidey senses, bro. I called that out in the movie. It was his Spidey senses. Like, he still had his Spidey senses. And it's so dope because I feel like Tom Holland's character was like the first one to like really, really use his Spidey senses. Because when he used his Spidey senses in Spider-Man 2 beating Mysterio, but that was probably the coldest part of the movie. I ain't like how they did his Spidey sense. Why you say that, DJ? What you didn't like about it? I think it was dope. I hope these upcoming Spider-Man movies don't go downhill. Yeah, I agree. And it's all because, if Sony takes over, I see it going downhill. if it's 100% Sony. But who played the Spider-Man Marvel games? Like, Miles Morales was dope. I know for Spider-Man 2 on PS5, they're going to have Kraven the Hunter as the main villain. I can't wait for it. Like, I was so mad when they actually put the trailer out and they said 2023. I'm like, bro, how you going to tease a video game 2 years in advance? Like, I know Spider-Man is coming out, but bro, you can't show Spider-Man and Miles Morales in a co-op game and that joint is dropping in 2 years. I'm hyped for that Spider-Man 2 PS5, bro. I'm hyped for that. They made everyone forget him so Sony could take him back. Who you talking about, Cannabis Kicks? They can have Andrew. Andrew still played his role though, bro. Andrew played a vital role in this movie. He the one who saved MJ. He played a very vital role. I love how they did his story as far as like their redemption story, because like he even said like after she died, he stopped pulling his punches. So like he probably was out there murking mugs. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably was. And the crazy thing is, now that I say that, Tobey Maguire was the one who came down and stopped Tom Holland's Peter Parker from killing Goblin. Andrew Garfield did it. I feel like Andrew Garfield was like, hey, bro, do what you gotta do. Like, bro, he kills your aunt. Bro, do what you gotta do. He like, hey, man, look, I stopped pulling my punches too. You know what I'm saying? But Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was the only one who stopped him. The only one. Amber said, I would love to see Kraven in a live action film. It would be something different. I think this next 3 movies should be a breath of fresh air, man. And I feel like the only way to like really bring in like a multiverse, it had to be with Spider-Man. It had to be with Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man goes underrated because of how Spider-Man 2 went, because he didn't get a 3rd film. Like again, he's considered the lame Spider-Man. But I feel like he played probably one of the best roles in the movie. Goblin was about to be added. Bro, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, he definitely would have did it. And Andrew would have been like, bro, look, you got my blessings. Go ahead and take him out, bro. You see what he just did to your auntie? Hey, it is what it is. You Spider-Man. You'll be cool. You'll be cool afterwards. But Sony can make a movie for him, and Disney can keep Tom. I don't know. That relationship between Disney and Sony, like, we know that Tom is going to do another 3 films. I don't know if we know the full details, but I feel like eventually Sony going to get greedy. I feel like Sony going to get greedy and be like, hey, we got the full rights to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Sony going to get greedy some way, somehow, and I feel like Sony is going to be the downfall of this. I hate to say it, but I think so. My man Rico said, I think Andrew is the most accurate because he talks nonstop. I honestly like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Like the movie, I think because it's such night and day between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, because it was so night and day, I feel like that's why I liked the Andrew Garfield at the time. And again, it took me some time to actually like Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man. It took me a long time to actually like Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man. So what all we talked about, y'all? We talked about the villains. We talked about how Jamie Foxx was trash in the movie. We talked about, Lizard and Sandman. To me, they really didn't do much. I didn't like the fact that the actors who played Lizard and Sandman, they didn't have their human form until the end of the movie. You know, so I felt like maybe that's another thing with COVID, but I just really felt like Sandman and Lizard didn't really live up to, to do anything crazy, because even in Spider-Man 3, Sandman wasn't really about that life. He was more worried about his family and doing things like that. So Lizard, Sandman, I feel like they could have gave us some different villains. Goblin, he was the GOAT villain. I didn't really like how they did Dr. Ock at the end. I felt like Dr. Ock should have been more on the opposite team. Like, granted, yes, they did the little you dig with his neck, and he, gained control of his arms. But I feel like he still should have been fighting on the villain side, because he's a villain. And again, it made Jamie Foxx Electro seem so strong that it had to take 3 Spider-Mans and Dr. Ock to actually beat him. And I felt like they did way too much with Jamie Foxx's character. The Lizard was just a filler character, 100%. I feel like Sandman should have been on... I feel like Sandman should have been on their team. Okay, I think Sandman should have been on Spider-Man and them team. The graphic Lizard could have been way better. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Sandman was a decent dude at the end of his movie, so I don't know why he started off helping in this movie, then turned to a jerk. Yeah, bro, like it was kind of weird how they played that. It was kind of weird how they played that. Was that Thanos with the others trying to come back in? That I don't know. That I don't know, because best believe, like, if y'all seen Loki, so it's supposed to be numerous Kang the Conquerors out there. So if it's numerous Kang the Conquerors, it gotta be numerous Thanoses. We see it's multiple Spider-Mans. So that right there, again, I watched a lot of post-Spider-Man movies and nobody mentioned anything about Thanos. I think Thanos may be done. I do know, and it's something that my wife always talks about as far as Guardians of the Galaxy. They mentioned, what's the name? Adam Warlock. So I know Adam Warlock has something to do with defeating Thanos, and now all of a sudden they're going to throw Adam Warlock in his new galaxy, the Guardians Volume 3. Again, I wasn't interested in Guardians of the Galaxy from the jump. Granted, I'm a huge wrestling fan and I rock with Batista. I was not a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan, so surprisingly, I actually did like the second Guardians of the Galaxy. But this third one, I feel like this third Guardians don't need to be done. I feel like this Thor doesn't need to be done. Ant-Man is boring. It's just like they need to get rid of all of the original Avengers, let them retire or do whatever, and bring in a fresh cast of superheroes. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Right, DJ said, I'm cool on Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, what else can they do? You know? What Teasy say? Stan Lee and Tom captured the essence of his origin idea of Spider-Man. You know what, bro? I think I mentioned this as well. I was just like, it was so weird not seeing Stan Lee in this movie. Because you literally had Stan Lee in Spider-Man 1, The Amazing Spider-Man 1, and Spider-Man Homecoming. So to not have Stan Lee in that film, I'm just like, dang. Said, don't you talk about Thor. See, that Snipe, my boy Snipe, his favorite superhero was Thor. Now, I was rocking with Thor in Avengers Infinity Wars. I was rocking with Thor. I said Thor was the MVP. In Infinity Wars, you had two MVPs. You had Thor and you had Doctor Strange. But then Thor just fell off. You know, I definitely feel like they just writing him off and he going to set off in the sun. Thor, to me, Thor is gone. I know they're talking about having Bruce Banner and She-Hulk. So I feel like Bruce Banner is going to take a back seat. So to see this brand new young cast, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Thor is tough. He was tough. You know, I don't know exactly how this next Thor movie is going to go. Even my boy Shuby said, watch your mouth about Thor. I don't know, bro. Like I said, Thor was the MVP in Infinity Wars. But after that, I mean, he did decent. Thor did decent in Endgame. But the MVP of Endgame, to me, was Captain America, though. Captain America came out, you know, throwing hands. Throwing hands. That man was depressed. Big facts, bro. He was Cannabis Kicks. He was depressed. Thor is with the Guardians now. I don't think Thor is going to have a big role. I don't even know which one comes out first, Thor or Guardians of the Galaxy. But if Guardians come out, I don't think Thor is going to have a major role. He may have a role like Iron Man was in Spider-Man Homecoming, or he may have a role how like Doctor Strange was in his Spider-Man movie. But I don't know. Y'all say Thor is first. Thor comes out first. Okay, so we have to see how that go, man. I'm not interested in it, to be honest. I did not see what's the movie, man? The Eternals. Is the Eternals something that needs to be seen? Of course, it's a Marvel movie. Some people saying that the Eternals is gonna go hand in hand with Ant-Man. So they're like, in order to understand Ant-Man, you need to watch the Eternals. But I wasn't really feeling the Eternals as well. Like I'm definitely biased when it comes to my Marvel stuff. Like, I love Spider-Man, I love X-Men, Fantastic Four is cool, but like, I can do without another Thor. Why they keep writing Scarlet Witch like a chump? She's supposed to be the more powerful than them all. You know what, Scarlet Witch, I think she gonna come out crazy in this next Doctor Strange movie, though. I really do. I really think that she gonna come out strong in this next one. At first, they had it seeming like Wanda was gonna be Doctor Strange's enemy, but now it's looking like, if y'all watch, like, again, heavy spoilers in them, it's supposed to be what's the name? Miss America? Was that her name? I don't think it's Miss. No, it's not Miss Marvel. It's another girl. Y'all gotta go see like heavy spoilers or new rock stars. It's supposed to be Doctor Strange, Wanda, and some other girl. I forget who. It's like Miss America, something. Somebody help me out with the name of this girl, man. She came out of nowhere. Like I don't even know what her character is, but she's supposed to be teaming up with them as well. TZ, look, bro. Black Panther. Wait, it say Black Panther is almost more ridiculous than they showed. America Chavez. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. America Chavez. So those three are supposed to be, I guess, fighting evil Doctor Strange. I guess they gonna be the ones fighting, and I hope evil Doctor Strange come with the bangers, bro. Like how they had evil Doctor Strange and What If. They had, well, I mean, I feel like he still lost. Evil Doctor Strange still lost in What If. But to see that on-screen action, bro, it reminded me of The Parent Trap because you had Lindsay Lohan playing two characters. And you got Doctor Strange or Benedict Cumberbatch playing two characters. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work. You think they're going to bring the Avengers back? I think they're going to have a new Avengers. My man said definitely not Miss America. I know it ain't Miss America, but there was something like that. I knew America was in it. Evil Doctor Strange is going to be a problem. I feel like it. I feel like evil Doctor Strange is going to be a problem. And I honestly feel like the end credit for Doctor Strange 2 is going to have something to do with mutants, bro. I feel like it's going to have something to do with mutants. And I also feel like somebody is not going to make it at the end of Doctor Strange 2. Because I know Wanda has her two sons, Wicked and Wicked and Speed or whatever their names is. I know that she got her two twins, and they probably gonna be part of like the new Avengers as well. So it's definitely gonna open up the floodgates for a lot of stuff. Doctor Strange was given time that worked. I don't think so. I think Spider-Man. Well, clearly we seen Spider-Man won the fight at the end, bro. But if Doctor Strange couldn't even beat Spider-Man, but of course we know Doctor Strange was definitely holding his punches. I definitely feel like Doctor Strange could have took out Tom Holland without second thought. Tom just outsmarted him. He outsmarted him, but I think Doctor Strange was still holding back his punches. Now look, I know this might ruffle a couple feathers, but I don't mind talking about it. And we can leave this one. You know what? I'm gonna leave. Somebody said Wicked and Speed. What's their name, bro? I know Wicked is one. What's the other kid name, bro? I feel like Mephisto is a problem. Yup. They definitely gonna have. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually have Mephisto in this next Doctor Strange movie. But I definitely see them starting the whole Young Avengers. I don't see Tom Holland Spider-Man being a part of Young Avengers. I see Miles Morales being the Spider-Man for the Young Avengers, and I see Tom Holland just running the solo game. Brandon said you got to read the comics. Break Spider-Man the best superhero. I'm not denying that. Spider-Man is the GOAT. That's my favorite superhero. I'm not denying that one at all. Strange was definitely holding back. He definitely was holding back. A lot of rumors was even saying that it was supposed to be like an evil Doctor Strange that was supposed to be in this one, but it was still just a regular Doctor Strange. I don't see Doctor Strange being a good leader. It's Wicked and Speed. Okay, so I knew I was kind of on to something. So let's talk about Black Panther. And again, I'm gonna leave this one to be another video. But I just feel like I gotta say this because as of right now, I'm still ranking Spider-Man 3 as the best. I know she'll be in here. I know she'll be say Civil War. The Spider-Man No Way Home, and again, I could be biased, but that is the best Marvel movie that they have put out. I know a lot of people want to say Black Panther, but Black Panther was slow. T'Challa pretty much got scraped the entire movie. And that's why, to me, it's so disappointing, that Black Panther 2 is up in the air. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not ready for Shuri to be Black Panther. I'm not ready for... They was even saying, like, having M'Baku be Black Panther. I would personally rather have them some way, somehow, bring back Killmonger and have him as Black Panther. 100%. I honestly would rather see Michael B. Jordan play Black Panther over them recasting T'Challa, or recasting Chadwick Boseman T'Challa, or having M'Baku as Black Panther, or having Shuri as Black Panther. I'd rather them give it to Michael B. Jordan, or they can just start it all over. Infinity War was good, bro. Infinity War was good for what it was. You know how we always, at the time, it's so groundbreaking, and it's just like, it shocks the world. So at the time, Infinity Wars was that. My man say, rewatch What If on Killmonger. It wasn't the best. I'm just saying. But no. That was a good episode. Because he started murking all of them, bro. They say Namor is coming. But yeah, look. All this good stuff is coming. But I want a Black Panther that's actually going to be out here throwing them hands. Again, T'Challa in Black Panther 1 was getting scraped. He was getting scraped. He got scraped without the suit on, and he got scraped with the suit on. So it's just like, man. I really want a good Black Panther movie, bro. I know a lot of people talking about they can't wait for Blade and Morbius to eventually link up, because you got a vampire and you got wait, both of them are vampires. So why would Morbius and Blade be neck and neck, and both of them are vampires? How does Drake love everything OG, but Captain America is not his favorite superhero? Because look, I'm gonna tell you 3 characters that I just be watching the movie like, bruh, what's going on? How is it that Hawkeye and Black Widow even survived the first Avengers movie? These are human beings. Black Widow ain't got no specialness. Hawkeye shoots arrows. How are these mugs jumping from buildings and surviving? How are they jumping from airplanes and surviving? And my last one is Captain America. Yes, he got the super soldier serum. But bruh, you ain't supposed to be hanging in there with the Hulk. You ain't supposed to be hanging in there with Thor. Like, you're still a human. You just was injected with these superpowers, bro. Ain't no way Captain America, I'm just being real. Captain America, not Wanda, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, and Hawkeye should even be alive past the first Avengers. They shouldn't. They literally got Black Widow like she a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like she got superpowers. Now, I do like her little sister. I do like the little sister version, bro. The one with the English accent that's in Hawkeye right now. I like her character. I like her being a Black Widow better. Scarlett Johansson was just mad boring to me. Scarlett Johansson is mad boring to me. Sean say I agree with you on this one, Bray. Facts. Every time I see Black Widow, I just wonder, why are you here? Like, how did she make it through all of this stuff, bro? How? You got Iron Man who got a whole suit. He gone. So who all gone? Iron Man is gone. Some of the strongest Avengers are no longer here. But you still got Hawkeye flying around. How is it that Vision, well, I understand how Vision is gone because of Thor. I mean, because of Thanos. But how did Black Widow and Hawkeye outlast Iron Man and Vision? How is that possible? So once Clint Barton, if they pop him off at Hawkeye, or if he just goes and retire, I'm cool with it. Iron Man has multiple suits, but Black Widow chilling. Bruh, I don't get it. I don't get it. But she can do wrestling moves. Bruh, she doing Hurricane Ranas and Hulk Hogan leg drops and defeating super villains, bro. I don't get it. White Vision is still out there as well. Yep, Amber said White Vision is still out there. I feel like, see, the crazy thing is, like, Tom Holland had, I keep calling him Tom Holland. Peter Parker asked Doctor Strange, "Where's the time stone?" Like, we don't know where any of these Infinity Stones. Like, are the Infinity Stones still even out there? And if they are out there, who has them? No. Because at the end of Endgames, Captain America, he took them all and he just put them somewhere. But we don't know where they put them at. We got White Vision is probably in the library right now. And even if we got the Infinity Stone still out there in the MCU, it's like ain't nobody trying to get them. So is it just like we got a bigger issue to worry about? And these Infinity Stones right here ain't nothing? You know what I'm saying? He said they were destroyed. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because if you look at, if you watch Loki, they have plenty of Infinity Stones just in there. So it's not like it's only one stone. It gotta be multiple stones, bro. It gotta be multiple stones. They were sent back to his original timeline. I get that. But again, in Loki found plenty of Infinity Stones. He said, go back and watch Blade 1. It's historic. Man, look, I'm going to try. It's probably going to be hard for me to watch some 1990 Marvel films because I don't know who that is. It's probably a spam. I'm going to go ahead and get them out. They were paperweights in Loki. Facts, them Infinity Stones ain't mean nothing in Loki. So I'm going to try to go back and watch Blade. And again, it's going to be hard to watch a 1990s Marvel film. It's going to be hard for that. Thanos destroyed them. Yeah, those were used in other universes. The stones can only work in the universe that they were created in. Okay, I like that. What else we got? It holds up. The stones can only be. See, I didn't know that about. Maybe Loki did mention that up in Loki, but I feel like a lot of people is not. I feel like a lot of people is low key not giving Loki the credit that it gives. Like again, Loki and WandaVision were the only two that really kept me on edge every week. Like it's a new episode. I wasn't excited about Captain America. I wasn't excited about What If, and I was not excited about Hawkeye. I'm still not excited about Hawkeye. Loki the man. I hope some way, somehow, Loki actually turns a new leaf because we still got Loki and Sylvie out there. I want Loki to actually be in some of these movies. We know Kang is coming, bro. Do y'all think that Kang is going to be a bigger threat than Thanos? Do you think that Kang is going to be a bigger threat than Thanos? Because I ain't going to lie. It was just like that scene of Loki when they had Kang and Loki and Sylvie talking. The dude was just like so nonchalant, bro. He was like, you can't do nothing. It's a wrap. He was like, it's a wrap. I know everything that's going to happen. And if you think I'm crazy, that's just like me. For all my sneaker people up in here, for all the people who know me from Unbreakable Kicks, that's just like saying, like, this version of Break with these shoes behind me, this is nothing. We got crazier breaks out there in the universe with shoes y'all ain't never seen. Like, to me, that's just like, bruh, we killing off the easy version of him. Now we just unleash some stuff that's going to be wild. He can pull multiple versions of himself to fight. See, my thing is, look, Marvel is smart, bro. Marvel is smart. At the end of it, at the end of Loki, I want to say that they said Kang will return in Ant-Man and Wasp. I want to say they said that. And I want to say the only reason why people are going to go see Ant-Man and Wasp is simply because of Kang. Like, ain't nobody checking for Ant-Man and Wasp. We got to keep it a buck. Ain't nobody checking for them. Y'all didn't like Falcon and Winter Soldier so much, you're calling it Captain America. I didn't. I did not like Falcon and Winter Soldier. You know why I did not really like Falcon and Winter Soldier? Because I feel like the Winter Soldier would have been a better version of Captain America than Falcon. Keep bro as Falcon. He was always trash in the other movies. Keep bro as Falcon. Make Civil I'm about to call him dude Civil War. But he was going crazy in Civil War. But make Bucky Captain America. They say Break has all the PEs in another universe. Hey, I need to meet Buddy. I need to meet him. I need to meet the variant of myself. Fantastic Four movies are coming as well. I can't wait. I want them to bring all the crazy superheroes with all the crazy powers. Again, I'm tired of seeing humans in here outlasting superheroes, bro. I'm tired of it. Which Kang? Richard Reed say it's a lot of stuff going on with these different Kangs. Like I'm trying to learn. Like you got like Nathan Reed's Kang, you got like an Egyptian Kang, and then you got the Kang that's just going crazy on stuff. Comic books, wait, you say comics, bro. They were keeping it close to the comics. For which one, Jordan? Jordan, what you talking about? X-Men coming to after the multiverse movie. I hope so. I hope so. Only thing is, I hope that we're gonna be we're gonna accept the fact that Hugh Jackman is not gonna be Wolverine. And I feel like that's kind of like them recasting Tony Stark or recasting another Iron Man. It's just like Tony Stark is or Robert Downey Jr. is so synonymous with playing Iron Man, just like my man who played Wolverine. So if we cool with them recasting Wolverine, we should be good. They say it's a Craven movie coming in 2023. Where you hear that from? Because that would make sense why they got the Spider-Man 2 coming out in 2023. Because again, I think Venom and Craven are going to be the main two villains in the Spider-Man 2 video game. Wolverine about to hop in the universe with a bang, bro. I can't wait for it, bro. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it at all. We need a true to the comic short Wolverine next. Hugh Jackman could still be Wolverine, or is it confirmed he's not going to? I don't think he's going to do it, bro. I think we need something new. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get adjusted to it. That's just like Tobey Maguire still playing Spider-Man. Like, we would love it, but you got to give somebody else a chance. I just don't need them to nerf Storm. Let her go wild. I think these next X-Men movies is gonna be phenomenal, bro. But like Wolverine too deadly for Disney. I mean they got Logan on Disney Plus. Logan is rated R, so they gotta do what they gotta do. They say Hugh coming back. If they got Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, of course it's gonna be legendary. Everybody gonna love it. But I said we can go for a new Wolverine. We can get an accurate Wolverine. Just recast the whole thing. Make it so the Fox stuff never even existed. Kraven was supposed to be the main villain in the Spider-Man movie, but they decided to go with the multiverse. Okay. What we got? Yeah, the guy that played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron was cast as the new Kraven. Dang, for real? I didn't know they did that. Yes, Logan is on Disney Plus. Logan is definitely on Disney Plus, bro. So I just want to make sure we hit everything on Spider-Man, y'all, because, man, I know Army, we used to thousands of members on the live, but I've honestly enjoyed talking to y'all 50 people, man, about this, because I've been wanting to talk about Spider-Man for so long, bro, because me and my wife seen it Thursday, and a lot of people ain't see it. So I just want to make sure we ain't miss nothing on Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire went back to his universe. Andrew Garfield went to his universe. They pretty much writing Spider-Man to be a solo superhero, in which I absolutely love. Absolutely love that. He got the OG blue and red suit on. We assuming that Venom is gonna be in the next. I think Venom is gonna be in the next Spider-Man. I think that they're gonna have Scorpion and Vulture some way somehow gonna pop up in there as well. I like the intimate. Yes. The chat is. I definitely think that over time, you know, it's gonna get bigger. But the intimacy within the chat is definitely good. They will have X-Men cameos in the next Doctor Strange. They need to, but they gotta do it properly though. Like if y'all gonna bring it in, they gotta have Magneto as Wanda and I almost want to call the dude Quicksilver. I think that is his name. They gotta have it set up like that, bro. Like Magneto needs to know, like, they just gotta do it right. I feel like X-Men, Fox, they did not do stuff right. They did not do stuff right at all. And the crazy thing is, I was a fan of the First Class movie until I seen how inaccurate it was. First Class was very inaccurate. They need to come out with some ones in the OG Spider-Man color. They definitely should, bro. Magneto is my line name. I'm forever a fan. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Your line name Magneto, bro. That's cold. They need to do that, Shuby. Wait, what they say, Shuby? The next big villain in the MCU is gonna be Galactus. Well, if they do that, that means they gotta bring in Fantastic Four. But the mutants, bro, and call them mutants, okay? They gotta some way somehow change it up because they was calling Wanda and Pietro. They was calling them like super twins or like something. They was not calling them mutants because Marvel didn't have the rights to the term mutant because Fox owned X-Men. So call these mugs mutants. Like, don't be calling them superhumans. And like, you know, people were speculating that people going in and out of the Hex, that's how they were going to get their mutant powers and things of that nature. So enhanced people. Like, don't sugarcoat it. Call these mugs mutants like they are. Have the original X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it right. And I only feel like MCU will do it right. I don't know if these... But look, and here's my gripe with this. Don't have the X-Men suits surrounded with like Stark Tech, okay? Don't do that. Don't have, you know, Wolverine in them or don't have Cyclops goggles Stark Tech. Let's leave Tony Stark, Stark Industries, all this Stark Tech. Let's leave that in the past, bro. Please. Don't have Silver Surfer on a surfboard that got Stark Tech on it. Please don't do none of that stuff. Don't say Wolverine claws are made out of Stark Tech. Please, I'm begging them. Let's not do that. Let's not center everything around Iron Man. The bro is gone. You know, he did everything that he could do. He saved the world. Let him rest. Let Charles Xavier come out of nowhere and say, I need to build a team because of all this craziness is going on. Let Magneto pop up at the end of Doctor Strange and like, my daughter is going crazy. And then Charles Xavier in the back, like, with his hand on his head, like, let me search for mutants with superpowers that I can bring together as a team. You know what I'm saying? Please do something like that. Right, they definitely wait. My man said they gonna have Wolverine claws made out of vibranium. They bet not, bro. They bet not. They bet not. They bet not have my man Wolverine with vibranium claws. And we need that animanium up in this joint, bro. Ironheart up next though, so Tony may be her vision. So is Ironheart Iron Man's daughter? Like, again, I'm not hip on all the comics. I'm not hip on all that stuff like that. So I do know that they are having something called Ironheart. And I didn't know exactly where she tied in with Iron Man. I figured it was, you know, had something to do with it. We need some Onslaught. No, they said nah, okay? They better have Gambit. They better have Gambit. Gambit is one of my favorite X-Men. They better have Gambit in there because they said that Shannon Tatum. They said Shannon Tatum was supposed to be playing Gambit a few years back, and we never got that movie. So yes, we definitely need that. So they said Ironheart. Okay, somebody said Ironheart is probably gonna have some Tony Stark or Iron Man like vibes, I guess. Amber said, word on the street, Doctor Strange trailer was meant to be deceiving, and Wanda is still the main villain in Doctor Strange 2. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm liking how Marvel is kind of like tricking us. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking that. And I honestly can see Wanda turning around and just becoming a mad villain. And Wanda, and I almost called y'all Army. I mean, we still the Army, Bumpy. And Army, I just feel like Wanda is going to be the reason why mutants are introduced. I feel like Professor X is going to see all this power going on with Cerebro, and he's going to come out of nowhere. I feel like that is going to be like, I feel like the moment we see like Professor X or Magneto pop up in the MCU is going to have the same effect as seeing Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland in Spider-Man No Way Home. 100% will. Wanda gonna do whatever to get her kids back. Facts. Wanda not listening to nothing Doctor Strange got to say. This was going to happen, and we going to leave it right here because I want to make sure we have more lives to talk about stuff because I feel like this is a good endpoint right here. I feel like Doctor Strange is going to give Wanda the plan. Like, look, Wanda, this is going on. All this stuff is going on right here. We need to fix it. She going to be on board. But the moment she hear her kids, everything that Doctor Strange is saying is going to go in one ear and out the other. She some way, somehow, she going to be able to bring, it's going to be this. You can bring your kids to whatever universe. You can bring your kids to this universe. You can take them out of wherever they at. But it's going to cause so much disruption. It's going to cause so many issues. She not going to care. She actually might pop off Doctor Strange. Let's keep it a buck. Because depending on how this movie go, it may not be a Doctor Strange 3. Because they said Wong is a Sorcerer Supreme right now. And Scarlet Witch is ranked higher and stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme. So she can take out Wong like that. She can take out Doctor Strange like that. So we might be seeing some R.I.P. Doctor Strange reaction videos after this. Hey, that's just my thought point. That's just my thought point. Wanda is what? Who's stronger than Wanda? Let's be honest. Who is strong? The only person that I can see, and again, y'all, we're gonna leave out on this because there's a lot we can talk about. The only person that I can see that can give Wanda some go is Jean Grey. That's it. Wanda versus Jean Grey. Those are the only two that I can really see that's almost neck and neck with powers. Wanda and Jean Grey when she turned into the Phoenix. Because you can look at it like this. You got Wanda and Jean Grey, and then you got Scarlet Witch and the Dark Phoenix. That's it. Somebody say Adam Warlock. I'm not, and Frank Richards. So I'm not sure if they just gonna jump out the gun and bring in Franklin Richards. I mean, they can once they introduce Fantastic Four, but just as far as like X-Men, because Scarlet Witch is technically, in the X-Men stuff. Scarlet Witch, Dark Phoenix. And you say Wanda Smoking Jean. The Phoenix, I don't know about that. Yeah, look, Wanda, I think Wanda, well, I don't even think Wanda can be Jean Grey. But we're going to end it off on this. We're going to end it off right here. Who will win the fight between the Dark Phoenix and Scarlet Witch? Who going to win it? You say it might be the House of M series. I think the House of M is either going to introduce us to mutants. It's definitely coming soon. The Bug Lady from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Y'all thinking Mantis is better than both. We definitely about to get Deadpool and Doctor Strange too. What you mean by that? I don't know what Deadpool will have to do with Doctor Strange. Wanda can beat Jean, but Phoenix no. Okay. So okay, the Phoenix. I think Jean Grey. Whether it's Jean Grey or the Dark Phoenix, is beating Wanda and Scarlet Witch regardless. Jean Grey ain't nobody messing with the Dark Phoenix, bro. Ain't nobody messing with the Dark Phoenix. All right, y'all. So I don't know what's gonna be the next topic, but maybe we can go live after Hawkeye. Hawkeye comes out Wednesday, and I want to say that's the season finale. So I'm gonna talk with my boy Shuby. Shuby is the moderator over on Unbreakable Kicks, and I'm gonna see when we can start scheduling these times. But I definitely think that the next time we should go live is Wednesday after Hawkeye. So since it dropped on a Wednesday, I guess we can go live around the same time, give people enough time to actually watch it. They can introduce Deadpool, but it's too early. I don't know what Deadpool will have to do with Doctor Strange, though. I don't know what Deadpool and Doctor Strange have to do with each other. Okay? Nah, they don't want... Well, hold on. Before we get out of here, Chris Young said, nah, they don't want that smoke from Harry Potter. Expecto Patronum. Hey, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, bro. See, I don't know what all the army like. You know what I'm saying? I know they got the Harry Potter 20-year anniversary happening on January 1st. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, bro. Harry Potter hit them with the Avada Kedavra, boy. It's over. Bro, what if they would have brought Harry Potter into Doctor Strange? I mean, it's all magic. That will be crazy, y'all. That would be 100% crazy, bro. But again, Army, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in for this hour and 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna upload this on Unbreakable Kicks as well, just so again we can continue to filter over more members of the Army. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I have fun with this, man, and I plan on continuing to do so with this channel. Tell your friends to join next time, and I'm gonna start having live guests on here as well. You know, people with more Marvel knowledge, people, you know, like if Shuby want to join, or heck, we can just have everybody on here talking and giving out their viewpoints on the next one. Y'all say Harry will get smashed. I 100% agree. Harry Potter ain't making it 10 minutes over here in the MCU. But y'all, I appreciate y'all again. I'll catch y'all on the next one.